Hello, it's time for Flashback, the weekly history quiz. Let's find out what's happened in history. In 1783, a strange chess-playing automaton tours Europe. It's a hoax. A live chess master hides inside. Is that the Mechanical Turk, or is the Mechanical Turk a different sort of false robot? When Mausolus, a governor in Persia, dies, his wife oversees construction of a grand 14-story tomb. The monumental structure leads to the word mausoleum. That's great. That's obviously well before 1783. Yep, 353 BCE. Okay, the Channel Tunnel, or Chunnel, as nobody here calls it, I promise, officially opens from England to France. Dirt dug from the tunnel is used to build a nature reserve where rare orchids thrive. That was the... I don't remember the exact year. It was the right at the end of the 20th... Yeah, 1994. Yeah, end of the 20th century. Alan Gant Sr., a U.S. textile mill owner, sees his pregnant wife struggling to keep her nylons up. He combines stocking and underwear, creating pantyhose. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to definitely put that in between here. Yeah, 1959. Fretting over a $15 debt, the inventor Walter Hunt twists a piece of wire while looking for inspiration. He winds up creating the safety pin. That's pretty good. When do I think that is? 19th century? Early 20th century? 19th century, 1849. Urging Congress and President George H.W. Bush to pass the Americans with Disabilities Act, activists exit their wheelchairs to crawl up the steps of the Capitol. That'll be the late 1980s or early 1990s. In 1990, right on the line there. When her parachute falls, the stunt performer Tiny Broadwick improvises in midair to deploy her chute and land safely. She invents the ripcord. Wow. Good fact. What kind of stunt do we think this is? Do we think this was for a film or for an air show or something? I'm trying to imagine if that'll help me place it time-wise. I'm guessing it's in between 1849 and 1959. Yes, 1914. Okay. Could have been filmed. Dutch botanists grow the first pineapples in Europe, sparking a mania. The fruit is so rare, it's later rented for parties as a status symbol, not food. Yeah, and you see the pineapple in a lot of European sort of insignias and crests and things like that because of its one-time status as a very kind of prized and expensive item. Anyway, when do I think this is? Do I think this is before or after 1783? I'm putting it before. Yeah, 1685. And finally, U.S. officials place a pyramid atop the Washington Monument. It's made of a rare, expensive metal that few people had ever seen or even heard of. Aluminum. Wow. When was the Washington Monument constructed? I actually don't know this. What an annoying thing to potentially get wrong in the last question. I don't know. Before 1914 and 59, maybe? Do I think it's before 1914? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. No, it was before 1914, 1884. I just didn't know that. Okay, well, let's check the stats. Yep, so I was in good company today. Got that one wrong. Let's see what tripped other people up. Of course, the mausoleum was placed correctly by essentially everybody. Wow, nearly half of people misplaced the pineapple. I guess that's fair enough. Maybe thinking it was after 1783. It's fair. Vast majority of people correctly placed the safety pin. Nearly half, as did I, misplaced the Washington Monument. Probably, I bet they also put it too late. I just didn't know that. A handful of people got the stunt performer Donnie Broadwick and her ripcord invention wrong. Of just about everybody, unsurprisingly, correctly placed the creation of pantyhose. A fair number of people misplaced the Americans with Disabilities Act. I wonder if there were any people who maybe thought this was referring to George W. Bush rather than George H.W. Bush. It's possible. I don't know. And nearly everybody correctly placed the Channel Tunnel. Not often referred to as the Channel. All right, there we go. That was a week in history. Interesting stuff, as always. Back next week with more of this. Bye for now.